Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to review two bags, both from ONA, the Union Street Messenger Bag and the Brixton Messenger Bag. So let's get to it. Alright, so here we go. My two favorite messenger bags, the Union Street and the Brixton. Both made from ONA. And the ones I bought have this canvas material, so it has this very nice, well-made material. You just can feel it's going to last a long time. This does come in a leather version. It's a little bit on my price range. And let's talk about that for a minute, because these are not cheap. I bought both these used, so bear that in mind. This one new, though, the Union Street, new is $330. And the Brixton is $300, so not a big difference in price, but they're great bags. They're very well made, and if you're a bag hoarder like I am, I've been through a lot of bags, and these are my two favorite messenger bags that I have. So you can sort of see the size. The Union Street is a little bit wider. As far as the height, they're about the same. And the other big difference is the front pockets, and we'll get to that in a minute. But the biggest difference is the size and the pockets. And so yeah, let's go over the Union Street messenger bag first. This is the first one that I got. And like I said, I got this one used. I did not buy this new. But actually, over time and buying this new, buying this used, it doesn't really matter to me, because actually the wear and tear on these actually look better for me over time. It's sort of like shoes. You got to break them in a little bit. And when they have some scuff marks and some, that break marks in them, I think they look really good. And same with leather. I think with the more wear and tear with the leather, they just look better and just has that cool aesthetic to it, All right, so let's go around this bag a little bit. On the sides here, it has two side pockets. They're both pretty close, though. They're both very tight to the bag. So whatever you put in there is going to fit pretty well. On this side, I have a RavPower 9,000 milliamps battery pack. What I like about this thing, it actually plugs right into the wall. It has a socket to go right into the wall, so it charges this. And then it actually has a throughput. You can charge this and something through this USB right here. And it also has a built-in lightning connector, which is awesome. So it's sort of like this nice all-in-one, relatively small battery pack, and has a little light indicator here to tell me it's charged. It's a great thing. And on this side, I think I just have some battery protection for my Mavic drone. And then on the back here, there's this nice big pocket. The shoulder strap is nice. It has this, nice little shoulder padding on it. You can move it around, of course. And then this sort of seat belt nylon tough strap. So this thing is very tough. Gonna last a long time for sure. And on the back, it has this nice pocket. It's pretty wide. I mean, you can bend it out. Not necessarily, I don't think you actually do that, but for papers or your iPad, it works very well. There's not a lot of padding at all. But I put my iPad back there all the time, and it works really nice. It also has this magnetic clasp, which works great. All right, so let's go inside and see what's going on. They both have this buckle system, excuse me. All right, so inside, in this bag here, I have my drone system, my Mavic Pro. And I don't like my stuff to sit right next to each other. So of course you have the spacers and everything. Same with this one. So I like to have a little bit extra room. I don't like everything cramped together. So in the Union Street bag is my drone system because of that. So you can sort of see, I have my drone over on this side, and in the middle I have a separator, and then over here I have my my transmitter. So let's take everything out. So I have my drone. And it fits in there, it actually has about maybe an inch or two from the top. So it actually goes all the way down, maybe an inch or two from the top. So it's not even coming to the very top, which is nice. So there's that guy. And in the middle, I have my transmitter sort of extender and a couple batteries right in the middle too for my drone. And then on this side, I have my transmitter. And I have my iPad mini connected to it. And I love this feature. So it fits it really tight. It's not going to break these arms off. It just fits it really nice and tight. I don't think it was necessarily, or who knows, maybe it was made for that. I don't think it was made for that. I know it's made for more like your iPhone or iPhone, Max, or just your regular iPhone. But your iPhone, or I'm sorry, your iPad mini will fit on here, and it's great because you have a nice big display for your drone, which is great. And the other thing in this bag, you can see this very wide divider on top. You can put a MacBook Pro 15-inch on top here, so it has a nice pocket for that, and it's very well padded. It's padded on the back, and then of course this adds a little bit more protection right here. You can take that out, which is nice, so it's not like you have to keep that in there. I've taken it out plenty of times. It actually adds, you get some space back, and it has this Velcro, just keeps everything nice and tight, which is cool. Right there. I have my 13-inch MacBook Pro, and that fits in there, very well. And then, like I said, you can put your 15-inch MacBook Pro in there, or your 15-inch whatever you have, right in there. It fits great. And then the big difference between the Union and the Brixton is this front part. So this part right here is zippered. So it's unzipped right now. So it's a big, wide pocket. And it has some sort of pre-made pockets inside. So right here I have my card wallet, and then my filter for my drone, and then it has 2 slots for SD cards. So, and they fit like your SD card perfectly with your case on it. You can, you don't have to have your case on it if you don't want to, but if you have a case on it, it fits perfect right in there. And then a couple pen slots on the side, and then there's, and then it's a pocket too, so you can fit other stuff in there, which I don't have anything else in there, but you can fit other stuff in there as well. So this is the first one I bought out of these two, and I absolutely love it. I use it all the time. And I have a mirrorless system too, so I sort of switch back and forth. This is usually my drone bag, and this is usually my mirrorless bag, but sometimes I switch. And then I have other bags, of course, so I'm always sort of flip-flopping stuff back and forth, just depending on my mood and depending on the day and what I'm doing, where I'm going, that kind of thing. But I absolutely love this bag. So high marks on this bag, highly recommend it. So let's move over to the Brixton bag. So I don't think I showed you that zipper. Here's a zipper. And then it just zips up. Open, closed, open, closed. There we go. All right, moving on to the Brixton Messenger Bag. Very similar to the Union. On the outsides anyway, it's, the canvas material made very well, and has the pockets on the side. And on this one, I have just a couple extra batteries for my FujiFilm system, my mirrorless system here. I think I have 3, and it goes pretty deep. Same with this one. The pocket goes all the way down to the bottom, and they're pretty tight. They don't have that magnetic sort of clasp on it, but they're tight pockets, so I'm not scared that things are going to fall out. I'm not like I'm holding my bag upside down or anything, but whatever I put in there, I feel like it's pretty secure. All right. And on the back, it's very similar to the other bag. It has this nice big pocket, so you can put your iPad or papers in there. And there we go. Then you have your little magnet clasp as well. All right, let's get into this guy. The buckle system here again. And same kind of thing in the middle. So I have my own little system with my mirrorless gear in here. And on this side I have my FujiFilm XT-2. I'm filming with my FujiFilm XT-3 right now, which I love. And so yeah, my FujiFilm XT-2 with my 18 do a 55 on it. And in the middle, I have two lenses. I have the Laowa 9mm, which is great. It's at 0D, so it's at zero distortion. It's 9mm, but I think it's 12mm and 35mm terms. So it's great. It doesn't have that distortion when you're moving back and forth. If you know what I'm talking about, when you shoot with a lot of wide lenses, there's that sort of distortion. This one does not have that, which is just weird, but it's really cool at the same time. And then you have your 35mm Fujifilm F2, which is a 50, your sort of standard 50 lens. And then on this side, I have my Fujifilm 80mm macro. I'm a big macro guy. Check out my Instagram and my website, and you will see a lot of macro stuff. It's a big passion of mine is my macro photography, so I love that kind of thing. And let's get into what's the big difference here is these two pockets in front. So I showed you on this one, it's a zipper in front with that big pocket. It has a couple pre-made slots for it for, like, you know, your card wallet or cell phone, a couple SD cards. This one just has two big pouches. And what I have in here right now is a card wallet. And then I have my flash, my Fujifilm, and then the transmitter, the Nissin transmitter and Nissin i60A flash for my Fuji, which works great. So yeah, it's just two big pockets basically. They're not zippered, they don't have the magnetic clasp. So they're not as secure, I would say, as a zipper, but they're still pretty secure. It's not, like I said, it's not like I'm, you know, holding my bag upside down or anything. So whatever I put in there, I feel like it's gonna be pretty secure because this goes over the top, remember, and that's, if you buckle that, it'll keep everything nice and tight. But everything else is relatively the same inside. You have this divider right here for your laptop. It doesn't have that nice Velcro thing. I wish it did have that Velcro connector just to keep it a little bit secure, but it's fine. It's not quite as wide. I wouldn't say it would fit your 15-inch laptop. It fits my 13-inch MacBook Pro perfect, nice and tight. Great padding on both sides again. And I think I said this, but you can take this out. You can take this out of this one too. So if you don't want that in there, you can get a little bit more room width-wise. So yeah. So there we go, everybody. Those are the two messenger bags that I just love: the Union Street messenger bag and the Brixton. I am not paid or sponsored by anybody here, Fujifilm or Nissin or ONA or Laowa or MacBook Pro, anybody. So this is just my own opinion. I use this gear every day, and I just thought I'd share my thoughts with you guys, and hope this was helpful. Please subscribe, please like, and hope to see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching, and enjoy your 20 seconds of Zen at the end here. All right, see you later. Bye.